everyone, it's been a while since I've done like a proper sit down, in-depth, chatty video with you all, but I have a new backdrop. This is actually Cinzia's room. This is where I take all my Instagrams now in quarantine, and I've decided to start filming here because I just thought it's cuter than, I don't know, it's just cuter than my normal bedroom. Today I've actually been so excited to film this video, you have no idea. I'm gonna just do like a little get ready with me, and then I'm also gonna answer your assumptions about me in this video, because I asked on my Instagram last night and some of the assumptions I got, oh my god, they were wild. Like half were about boys and then half were about like YouTube, going out. Like they were just, some of them, me and Mary were reading them all last night. Absolutely went ourselves, they're hilarious. Before I get into the makeup and the assumptions, I just wanted to talk to you all quickly about an essential part of my routine every time I get ready, which is obviously my jewellery. My outfit and my makeup do not feel complete until I put on my jewellery. My favourite jewellery brand that I've been loving at the moment is Ana Luisa. I've actually worn a couple of these pieces in my recent Instagram pictures, and I get so many comments and DMs like, where's this from? Like, where's your necklace from? Where's your earrings from? So I just wanted to show you all what I've been loving at the moment. First, I picked up a gold pair of hoops because I literally go through so many pairs of hoops. Like I can never find the right size that I want for my face or the right thickness. I literally have found the perfect pair with Ana Luisa. These are so cute, which I'm going to put in now because I love these so much. I also picked up the cutest ring ever. I mean, look at this. Look how cute this ring is. It's gold and then it's got a white band running through the middle, which I love because I love my gold rings. So these will look so cute, like stacked up like this with all other gold rings. You might not know this about me, but I actually have 2 piercings in my ear. So I always like to wear more of a statement earring in the first one. And in the second one, I like to wear something a little bit more like understated. These are perfect. Look how cute. The gold hoops, and then it's got a dangly, almost disc coming down off it as well. Last thing I got was a set of layering necklaces. It comes with 3 necklaces and then you layer them on top of each other. I love, each one is so different. I'd probably wear these when I'm wearing like a strapless dress or like a bandeau, so you've got your whole chest out in the sun, you know. I think that look is just so pretty. Also, what else I love about the necklaces is that they come as 3, but like you can choose to wear them individually on their own, which is what I've chosen today. Oh god, you can't see because of the bloody sun. Just for a more understated look, I like it. So what I love about this brand is you get exceptional quality with good prices. Like they start at $39, ranging up to like a higher mark, but it's just so fair. Like for a pair of earrings or like necklace, it's not going to tarnish. I just think it's so worth it. But let's get on with the makeup and the assumptions. Okay, oh, it's getting hot in this room. I'm going to clip my hair back. I am just using natural light, so if the light changes, I do apologise, and I will switch on ring light. Okay, let's answer these assumptions. Where's my moisturiser? The first question was, you want to do YouTube full time and not go to uni. This was literally probably the most popular question. The truth is, I've always wanted to go to uni. Ever since like start of 6th form, I was like, yes, I really want to go to uni, but I really want a gap year first. I didn't know what I was going to do in this gap year. Even at the start of 6th form, I didn't know that I was going to start YouTube until probably the start of the year. I always like toyed with the idea. It was always in the back of my mind, like it would be super fun to do in my gap year, and I think I would enjoy it. Uni was always in the back of my mind as well. Obviously I applied, I got into Manchester, very happy about that. So my mindset was, oh, I'm just going to do YouTube in my gap year, see how it goes. Like I didn't even know it was going to be popular. Like I just didn't know if people would like it. You just never know. Obviously I'm very happy with where I am. It seems to be going well. Like my little channel seems to be growing quite quickly. I'm very proud of it. And sort of in my gap year, it has become my full-time job because I don't have another job. Like this is what I do. I do my Instagram, I do my YouTube. And I'm so blessed to be able to do that in my gap year. And I have had moments throughout the year when I'm like, you know what, I could just do this full time and I could stay and not have the stress of going back into education and, you know, debt. I can just continue to do this. But then the other part of me is like, no, I really want to do uni. Like I've had my heart set on doing this history degree for longer than I've had my heart set on doing YouTube. if that makes sense. Like, I love my history. I've always been quite an academic girl. Like, I've always liked to learn, especially history. So this history degree, and I'm low-key excited for, because it's my favourite subject. On the other side of things, if I didn't go to uni, I'd still be in Nottingham, I'd still be living at home. Like, nothing really would change, and I'm really craving a big change. Like, I want to move to Manchester. I want a change of scenery desperately. So I'm probably going to uni more for that side of it, be more independent, then do my course, even though I do love history and I'm super excited to do it. You get what I mean, you get what I mean. I just want a little bit more. Oh no, I want a cream contour, fuck. I just want that added bit of independence, which I won't get if I stay in Nottingham. But the thing is, I will still be doing YouTube. Like, and also it will make, if anything, it'll make my content even better, because I can do a moving out vlog, I can do day in the lives of a history student, I can do more nights out in Manchester. Like, the content is going to be so much better than if I just stay in Not. Obviously, the content is not the reason I'm going to uni. I want to go to uni because I want to do history and I really want to move to Manchester. I just think it'll be so much fun, and I am excited, but I'm also really low-key scared. So I hope that answers your question. I will be going to uni no matter what. And I will continue my YouTube once I'm up there. Okay, a lot of the questions were also orientated about boys. You seem to be very, very interested about my relationship status, if I'm seeing anyone, if I'm talking to anyone, if I've got a boyfriend. I can confirm I don't have a boyfriend. I've been single now for nearly 2 years, which is crazy. It's actually gone so fast. But yeah, I am single. Single Pringle. One of the assumptions was you always have a boy that you're talking to and you get a lot of male attention. I don't really know how to answer this. Like, I don't really know what to say to, like, I just don't really know what to say. I mean, I need to word this carefully, but okay, let's split it into half. So you always have a boy that you're talking to. I wouldn't say yes, because the thing is, if someone comes along and I like them, you know, and we get talking, start dating, then that just happens. But sometimes it doesn't happen, you know, and you go through phases where you're not seeing any boys and you're not talking to any boys, and that's fine, because that's how life works. Like, you're not always gonna have someone, because it's exhausting. Like, talking to boys, dating boys is exhausting. It takes a lot out of you. So sometimes it's nice to just chill, be on your own, not have anyone to, you know, keep up with, which is good. We find a nice balance between that. And the second part is you get a lot of male attention. I don't know how to answer this, because I don't really know how to answer this. I don't personally think I get a lot of male attention. I mean, there is a fair few. Like, you know, there is some male attention, but I wouldn't say it's like off the scales. I would just say it's standard. You know, every girl has DMs, and yeah, my DMs just seem to be always, I always have something to reply to in the DMs. I'll put it like that. It's not bad. It's not bad going, you know. I'm doing alright over here. Another question I got a lot was about my sisters. The most popular one is, you're closer to Cinzia than you are to Mary. Obviously, I have two sisters, Cinzia and Mariana. Cinzia is obviously the older one. Mariana is my younger sister. I am in the middle. I don't really agree with this statement. I think I am the same closeness to both sisters, if that makes sense. Like, Cinzia's moved out now. I only live with Mariana. Since Cinzia has moved out, I'd say we have grown a lot closer. We've bonded more. Like, Cinzia hasn't been on all our family holidays over the past 2 years. So I think just because it's been me and Mariana, we have grown a lot. So, oh my god, I've left all my brushes in the other room. definitely grown more in closeness to Mariana through the years. We went through a rough patch where we weren't really friends. I feel like that's just the same with all siblings. I think it, maybe on social media more, it appears that I'm like with Cinzia more and hanging out with Cinzia more and closer to Cinzia just because she's in more of my videos. But you have to remember that through my gap year is obviously I've been at home and so is Cinzia. Like me and Cinzia have that flexibility, fill our days and do whatever we want with our days. But Mariana is at school, you know, she's been at school all day, she comes home, she's tired, you know, she doesn't want to be in a video and she doesn't want to do things with this, she doesn't want to go to the gym at 5 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's at school every day, so, and on the weekend she's out with her friends, you know, she's got a busy teenage life like I was. Yeah, no, I do not prefer Cinzia over Mariana. I love my sisters both equally. I both couldn't live without them, but quarantine is definitely helping me and Mariana, I don't know, bond a little bit more. Like, we have movie nights every night, even though in my like last vlog she bailed twice on movie night, but I'll forgive her for that. Assumptions I got about nights out were actually really funny and I really want to answer them. So the first one was, you don't actually get that drunk on nights out, which I kind of agree with, because I feel like everyone's had that bad experience, you know, when they like literally black out, they can't remember anything, they throw up everywhere, and the hangover the next day is just completely horrendous. Everyone has learned from that experience, and now I feel like you learn your limits and you semi-learn when to stop. So I have had several bad experiences, and every time I have a bad experience I'm like, why? Like, why do I do this to myself? The hangover the next day is just completely not worth it. So I feel like I definitely know my limits and I know when to stop, and I like to enjoy my night. I like to remember my night. I like not to embarrass myself, or I try not to embarrass myself on nights out. So I take it at my own pace. I do get drunk, don't get me wrong. Like, me and Liv, obviously we can drink for days, but I don't like to take it too far. I'm not gonna lie, it does scare me. Like, being that drunk, not remembering what I've done, it does scare me. I keep it at a nice level, but you know, we get drunk, we have fun, but we keep safe at the same time. And also about nights out is, someone actually said, you take a lot of drugs on your nights out, but you don't tell your viewers or on Instagram because you like to keep it PG. This is the wildest assumption I think I came across. For the record, I have never, ever, ever touched drugs in my life. Any drugs. Any form of drugs. I have never touched them. Never something that I've ever wanted to do or try or been interested in. I'm just not that sort of girl. So that assumption is completely wrong. Another assumption is, when you're away with Sophia and Cinzia, they pay for quite a lot of things. Let me set the record straight. Every time we go away, I pay for everything for myself. Like, I pay for the accommodation, I pay for the flights, I pay for all my food, my drinks. It's me. Like, if I can't afford to go on that trip, I will not go. Personally, I don't really like borrowing money. I don't like relying on my sister. I like being independent with my own money and being able to do what I want. Don't get me wrong, Cinzia might pay for occasional iced latte here, a cookie here, maybe, I don't know, a smoothie, but then I will also return that favour. You know, if I'm going in, anyone wants a drink, it's a two-way street, but I definitely don't sit here and expect my sister to pay for all my meals or all my ice creams or anything like that. I pay for everything, and I'm very blessed to be able to pay for everything. Also, my sister would not let me do that, and Sophia would not let me do that. If I was like, oh, can you pay for my meal every night, those two would be like, well, no, if you can't pay for your meal every night, you're not coming. Like, my sisters would never, ever, ever let me do that. Are you joking? And now I pay my own way on these trips. Another assumption that I really want to get into is, you wouldn't have started YouTube or influencing without Sophia and Cinzia, which I really want to answer because I find it very interesting. I need a drink, this is a big question. Okay, I've always loved taking pictures on Instagram, and I've always loved Instagram. I think you can ask anyone. I was posting and posing on Instagram since like year 9, year 10, year 11. Like I just loved it. I don't know why, I just liked it. I liked making my feed look really pretty and like coming up with new ideas. So that sort of like stemmed over the years. I feel like on the Instagram side, I would have still posted on Instagram. Like I love my Instagram, as I've said. And I could see myself growing, so I definitely would have pursued that. YouTube, on the other hand, if those two hadn't started YouTube, maybe I wouldn't have started it, you know. They definitely inspired me, and they definitely pushed me in the right direction to start YouTube. Set an example for me, and they were so supportive when I said I wanted to start YouTube. They made it easier for me to start YouTube because I did have such a good example and such good role models, and they're so supportive, and they love my channel and they love being on it, as you saw in my Pokeball mukbang. And it's nice that we get to vlog together. Like when we go on trips, I'll be vlogging, they'll be vlogging. It's nice to all be doing the same thing, and I'm blessed to be able to do this with my sisters. Like it's honestly, we have the most fun. I would have definitely continued my Instagram if they weren't influencing, but maybe not YouTube. So I have them to thank for this channel. Thanks girls for inspiring me to start this. I do appreciate it. Okay, another interesting assumption is you have a big group of friends. I do and I don't. Like I keep my circle quite small, quite close knit. Like I'm gonna say I have maybe like 2 to 3 like solid like best friends who I can rely on for everything, and I do everything with, and I trust with my life. And then of course I've got like Mary, Cinzia and Sophia, which of course are all my ride or dies. They're my family, you know, my sisters. And I've got sort of like friends dotted here and there. Like I'm not in a group. I don't have a friendship group. I just have certain friends scattered about almost. So if that makes sense. Okay, I'll have mine later. Yeah. I'm so lucky to have so many people that I trust, and I think the quote is, if surround yourself with people that make you the best, what is that quote? Surround yourself with people who make you the best version of yourself. Is that the quote? I think. But I live by that quote, and all my friends make me so happy, and I'm so lucky to have them, and I miss them all so much. I miss them all so much, and I really can't wait to reunite with all of them. Highlights time. Okay, another assumption I got was you edit your photos a lot. I wouldn't say I edit my photos a lot. Like I do edit the filters quite a bit. Like I'll make myself look more tan, I'll make the background look a bit whiter, like I'll increase the saturation, I'll up the brightness. Like I really do like to filter my pictures, but like on the physical editing side of them, like of course I use Facetune. I think every girl on the planet uses Facetune. I do like to maybe like smooth out my skin tone a little bit. If my hair's looking a bit wonky, I might just like retouch that a little bit to make sure it looks circular, you know. Nothing drastic. I'm not here changing my complete body shape, because the thing is, like, you see me on Instagram, but then you also see me on YouTube, so you can see what I look like. This highlight is literally the best, by the way. It's the NARS Radiant Primer. It's a primer, but I like to tap it on a highlight, and then I go in with more highlight on top, because I'm a little bit obsessed. Also, yeah, can you tell? I took my extensions out. Do you like them? There is a couple left in here, if you can see, and they're really annoying and get on my nerves, but I'm just gonna let them fall out naturally. What do we think? Do we like it? Do we like the natural look? I'm definitely gonna have a trim. It needs it just to look a bit healthier, you know what I mean? What other stuff? Fucking hell. What other assumptions have we got? Okay, this is an interesting one. An assumption was you care too much about what people think of you. You say I go through phases of like, I don't care, I'm gonna post what I want, I'm gonna do what I want, like I'm definitely not gonna worry. But I do sometimes catch myself worrying a little bit too much. Just like general things in a vlog, or like what people are gonna think if I say this, or what people are gonna think if I post this, or just things like that. I am definitely better than I used to be. I think especially when you're on YouTube, you have to just not worry about what people think, because it will drive you crazy and it will stop you from being yourself, because you'll just be consumed about, oh my god, I shouldn't say that, or I shouldn't wear that, or I shouldn't do this because of what people will think. But at the end of the day, People should like you for you. You should just focus on yourself and just sort of like block them out, because that's what I do. I block out what the people think. Like if I like something, I like a dress or a hairstyle or I like an Instagram picture, I will post it no matter what. You just have to be more carefree, because what is the point living your life for someone else? You need to live it for yourself, if that makes sense. Okay, the next assumption is that you're super confident. Hold on, let me just finish my mascara and I'll answer this. I think I've always been quite confident, even since I was a child. Like I found people quite easy to talk to, you know, at school and stuff. I think I've always been that extra little bit more confident than Chintzia. Chintzia was quite a shy child, you know. Let me just do this. I think especially on YouTube, like you're putting yourself out there, I think you have to be a little bit confident doing what you do. And also on my Instagram, I think on my Instagram I do appear quite confident, like the poses I do and like the things that I wear. But also you have to remember that like I also have insecurities and I have things that I'm insecure about. So sometimes, you know, sometimes it's quite hard to be confident, especially if I go out. Like for example, if I go out, I'm not really feeling my outfit, like I'm not feeling my dress, or like my makeup looks shit, you know, my confidence does dip. I'm not completely confident all the time. I do have moments where, you know, everyone has moments where they falter about their confidence. I try my hardest and I'm surrounded by a group of super confident, super outgoing, strong, independent girls. That really does impact me and sets a good example for me. It helps me to be more confident, definitely, because I think everyone lifts each other up. So, okay, I just have to do lips and I'm done with this makeup look, I think. Yeah, this is what I just do every day. Lip time. I can't talk when doing it, so I'm sorry. And last but not least, gonna add some gloss, which is my favourite. Also, let me know down below if you would like a everyday makeup routine in like a form of either a YouTube video, or I could do like an IGTV where I link all my products, I show you everything I use and like how I apply them to my face, like in proper detail. Because I've been thinking about doing that for quite a while now, and I think I've never done an IGTV, so it would be fun to do something different for you all. Okay, I think I've answered quite a lot of assumptions. Like I've covered a lot of topics from like boys to nights out and like Sophia and Chintzia and uni. I've covered everything I can cover. Okay, I hope you all enjoy this little get ready with me with a little twist with the assumptions. Everyone stay safe and I'll see you very soon.